If you still think Walmart is the cheapest place to shop in America, you may already be spending hundreds of dollars more each year without realizing it. While millions of shoppers continue walking through those familiar automatic doors, a quiet shift has been happening behind the scenes. New competitors are offering lower prices, longtime Walmart shoppers are questioning product quality, and even the shopping experience itself has changed dramatically. The truth is, Walmart isn't necessarily becoming a bad store, but it is becoming a very different store. Some of those changes save you time, while others could quietly cost you money if you aren't paying attention. Today, we'll uncover 9 reasons why so many Americans are rethinking their Number 1. Walmart is no longer the cheapest grocery store. For years, Walmart built its reputation around one simple promise: everyday low prices. That slogan convinced millions of families that there was no better place to stretch a grocery budget. But in 2026, that assumption deserves another look. Several independent price comparisons have found that discount grocery chains like Aldi are now beating Walmart on many everyday essentials. Items such as milk, eggs, fresh produce, chicken, ground beef, bread, and pantry staples often come in noticeably cheaper at Aldi, allowing shoppers to save a meaningful amount over the course of a year. That doesn't mean Walmart has suddenly become expensive. Instead, the company has shifted its priorities. Rather than focusing only on being the lowest-priced retailer, Walmart has invested heavily in convenience. Features like curbside pickup, same-day delivery, mobile ordering, and one-stop shopping make life easier. But those conveniences come with costs that are quietly built into the business model. Meanwhile, Aldi keeps operating expenses extremely low by offering fewer brands, smaller stores, and a simpler shopping experience. Those savings are often passed directly to customers. The smartest shoppers aren't choosing one store over the other. They're using each retailer for what it does best. Weekly groceries like produce, dairy, eggs, and meat may cost less at Aldi, while Walmart remains an excellent option for household supplies, baby products, cleaning items, electronics, and online pickup orders. Instead of asking, which store is better? A better question is, which store saves me the most money for what I'm buying today? Number 2, is great value quietly changing for the worse? One of the biggest reasons shoppers love Walmart is the great value brand. It's affordable, easy to find, and often costs much less than national brands. But lately, many longtime customers have started wondering if something has quietly changed. Across online shopping communities, more people have been sharing similar experiences. Some say their favorite pancake syrup seems thinner than it used to be. Others claim sliced cheese feels flimsier and doesn't melt the same way. A few shoppers have noticed coffee containers getting smaller, while the shelf price stays exactly where it was. These individual reports don't necessarily prove every product has declined in quality, but they do highlight a growing concern among loyal customers. During periods of high inflation and rising production costs, manufacturers often look for ways to control expenses. Sometimes that means reducing package size, a practice commonly known as shrinkflation. Other times, it may involve changing ingredients or recipes while keeping the packaging nearly identical. For shoppers, this can be frustrating because the product looks familiar, but the experience isn't always the same. That's why it's becoming more important to pay attention to what's inside the package instead of only looking at the price tag. If a favorite product suddenly tastes different, feels different, or doesn't perform the way it once did, take a moment to compare the ingredient list or nutrition label with an older package if you have one. Sometimes the changes are minor and hardly noticeable. Other times, they can completely change whether a product is still worth buying. The goal isn't to avoid great value altogether. Many great value products continue to offer excellent value for the money. The key is simply to avoid assuming every item is exactly the same as it was a few years ago. A few extra seconds reading the label could help you avoid wasting money on something that no longer meets your expectations. Number 3, the truth behind Walmart's rollback deals. Few things catch a shopper's attention faster than Walmart's bright yellow rollback tag. At first glance, it looks like an incredible bargain, a product marked down from a much higher price, making you feel like you've found a limited time deal. But experienced shoppers have learned that not every rollback is as impressive as it appears. Many customers who regularly track prices have noticed that some products seem to wear the yellow rollback label even though the actual selling price hasn't changed much. In some cases, the original price may have only existed briefly before the promotion began, making the discount appear much larger than it really is. Others have even reported finding older shelf labels underneath the yellow tags showing nearly identical prices. While this doesn't happen on every product, it reminds shoppers that a colorful label alone doesn't always guarantee genuine savings. The same principle applies when shopping online. Some customers have noticed attractive prices while browsing Walmart's website or app, only to see the total increase after selecting a different seller, package size, or fulfillment option. It's not always intentional deception. Sometimes it's simply the result of multiple third-party sellers or changing inventory. But it can still leave shoppers confused. The best defense is simple. Compare prices before buying. If you're shopping in-store, don't let the yellow tag make the decision for you. Check nearby brands, compare unit prices, and consider whether the discount is actually meaningful. A product that's on sale isn't necessarily cheaper than another option sitting right beside it. When shopping online, take a quick screenshot of the advertised price before adding an item to your cart. If the price changes unexpectedly, review the listing carefully or contact customer service before completing the purchase. There are also several free price tracking apps that let you see how a product's price has changed over time. Spending just a few extra seconds checking the price history can help you tell the difference between a genuine bargain and clever marketing. Because in the end, the smartest shoppers don't chase yellow tags. They chase real value. Number 4. Electronic price tags could change the way you shop. The next big change at Walmart isn't happening in the checkout line, it's happening on the shelves themselves. Across stores nationwide, traditional paper price tags are gradually being replaced by electronic shelf labels, or ESLs. These small digital displays allow employees to update prices almost instantly without walking through the store, replacing hundreds of paper tags by hand. From Walmart's perspective, the technology makes perfect sense. It reduces labor, minimizes pricing mistakes, and allows stores to update promotions much faster than before. But many shoppers see another possibility. The concern isn't the digital screen itself, it's what the technology could eventually make possible. Imagine shopping on a scorching summer afternoon. Demand for bottled water suddenly spikes, and prices quietly increase. Or picture walking into the store during the busiest evening rush, only to discover that certain high-demand products now cost slightly more than they did earlier in the day. Walmart has stated that electronic shelf labels are designed to improve pricing accuracy and operational efficiency. However, the technology has sparked debate because it raises questions about whether future pricing could become more dynamic, similar to airline tickets, hotel rooms, or ride-sharing services that change based on demand. Whether or not that becomes common practice, the discussion highlights something important. Shoppers should pay closer attention to prices than ever before. Fortunately, protecting yourself is easy. Before heading to the store, check Walmart's app to see the current listed price of the products you plan to buy. When you arrive, compare that price with what's displayed on the shelf. If something doesn't match, ask an associate before checking out. It also helps to avoid making impulse purchases during peak shopping hours. Planning your trip ahead of time and knowing what items should cost can prevent surprises at the register. Technology can certainly make shopping more convenient, but it also makes staying informed more important than ever. And while changing prices may concern some shoppers, there's another issue that worries many families even more. What's happening in Walmart's refrigerated food section? Number 5. Should you be more careful in Walmart's fresh food section? Most shoppers judge fresh food by one simple detail: the expiration date. If the date looks good, the product goes into the cart without a second thought. But food safety experts often point out that the expiration date tells only part of the story. What matters just as much is how the product was handled before it reached the refrigerated shelf. Every supermarket faces the challenge of moving fresh deliveries from trucks into refrigerated storage as quickly as possible. During busy periods or staffing shortages, delays can happen, and that's why experienced shoppers know it's worth paying attention to more than just the printed date. Some Walmart customers have shared experiences of purchasing milk that spoiled sooner than expected. chicken that appeared discolored after opening, or packaged cheese that didn't seem as fresh as usual, despite having several days left before expiration. These reports vary by location and don't necessarily reflect conditions at every Walmart store, but they serve as useful reminders to inspect fresh food carefully before buying. Walmart has also faced legal challenges in the past, involving the pricing of certain fresh foods, including allegations related to the weight and pricing of packaged meat and produce. Those cases increased public awareness about checking both product quality and the information shown at checkout. Fortunately, protecting yourself only takes a few extra seconds. Before placing fresh meat, seafood, dairy, or prepared foods into your cart, look closely at the packaging. Make sure the seal is completely intact, with no tears, swelling, or excess liquid inside. Fresh meat should display a natural color, while dairy products should feel consistently cold. If a package feels warmer than nearby items, has excessive condensation, or looks unusually bloated, it's often better to choose another one. Whenever possible, pick refrigerated and frozen products near the end of your shopping trip so they spend less time warming up in your cart before you get home. And once you return home, refrigerate or freeze those items immediately instead of leaving grocery bags sitting in the kitchen. A few extra moments inspecting fresh food. Number 6. The self-checkout mistake that could cost you money. Self-checkout was supposed to make shopping faster and easier. Instead of waiting in long cashier lines, you simply scan your items, pay, and head home. For millions of shoppers, it works exactly that way. But security experts warn that self-checkout has also created new opportunities for scammers who rely on one thing above all else: customers being distracted. One scam that has received increasing attention involves criminals starting a prepaid gift card or reload transaction on a self-checkout machine, then walking away before completing the payment. They wait nearby while the unfinished transaction remains on the screen. The next customer approaches, focused on scanning groceries instead of reading the display. Without realizing it, they may continue the existing transaction and accidentally pay for someone else's prepaid card before noticing something is wrong. Although stores work to prevent this kind of fraud, the risk highlights an important habit every shopper should develop. Before scanning your very first item, stop for just a few seconds and look carefully at the screen. The total should read 0 errors, and there should be no unfinished transaction, gift card reload, payment request, or unexpected message waiting on the display. If anything seems unusual, don't try to fix it yourself. Cancel the transaction if possible and ask a Walmart associate to reset the machine before you begin shopping. The same advice applies to card readers. If anything looks damaged, loose, or different from the surrounding checkout stations, choose another register and notify an employee. While payment terminal tampering is uncommon, being cautious only takes a moment. Another good habit is to review your receipt before leaving the store. Mistakes happen occasionally, whether it's an item scanned twice, the wrong produce code entered, or a promotion that wasn't applied correctly. Catching an error while you're still inside the store is usually much easier than trying to resolve it after you've gone home. Self-checkout can absolutely save time, but only if you stay just as attentive as the technology expects you to be. Ironically, many shoppers say the biggest frustration at Walmart isn't the machines at all. It's what happens when they actually need help from a real person. Number 7. Why Walmart feels different than it used to. If you've been shopping at Walmart for years, you've probably noticed something that has nothing to do with prices. The store simply feels different. Many longtime customers say shopping no longer feels as relaxed as it once did. Instead of seeing plenty of cashiers, floor associates, and employees available to answer questions, it's becoming more common to find fewer staff members trying to handle multiple responsibilities at once. At the same time, Walmart has invested heavily in online order fulfillment. Throughout the day, employees can often be seen pushing large carts filled with dozens of customer orders that are being prepared for curbside pickup and home delivery. From a business standpoint, the strategy makes sense. Online shopping continues to grow rapidly, and Walmart wants to compete with companies that specialize in fast delivery. But for shoppers inside the store, the experience can sometimes feel more crowded and less personal. Busy fulfillment carts may block aisles. Employees working under tight deadlines often have little time to stop and assist customers. During peak hours, finding someone to unlock a secured display case or answer a simple question may take much longer than expected. None of this means Walmart employees don't care. In many cases, they're simply handling more responsibilities than ever before while adapting to a retail environment that's changing at an incredible pace. For shoppers, however, the result is clear. A trip that once felt casual can now feel rushed and occasionally frustrating. Fortunately, there are a few simple ways to avoid the worst of it. If your schedule allows, shop during weekday mornings or early afternoons, when stores are usually less crowded and employees have more time to help customers. If you know exactly what you need, placing an online pickup order can also eliminate much of the stress. You avoid crowded aisles, skip the checkout lines, and often finish your shopping in just a few minutes. The shopping experience has changed, but adjusting when and how you shop can make a surprising difference. Still, Walmart. Number 8. Is Walmart Plus really worth paying for? Walmart isn't just trying to attract more shoppers. It's encouraging customers to become members. For around $98 per year, Walmart Plus offers a collection of perks designed to make shopping faster and more convenient. Members can receive free deliveries on eligible orders, fuel discounts at participating gas stations, and access to the popular Scan and Go feature. With Scan and Go, shoppers use their phones to scan items as they place them in their cart. When they're finished, they simply pay through the app and leave the store without standing in a traditional checkout line. For people who shop at Walmart every week, that convenience can save a surprising amount of time over the course of a year. However, not everyone sees it the same way. Some shoppers feel that the membership creates two different shopping experiences inside the same store. Those who pay enjoy faster checkout options and additional conveniences, while regular customers often continue waiting in cashier lines or self-checkout queues, especially during busy weekends. From Walmart's perspective, limiting premium features to verified members also helps reduce theft and fraud while encouraging customer loyalty. It's a business decision that many retailers now use. But the real question isn't whether Walmart Plus is good or bad. It's whether it makes financial sense for you. If you order groceries frequently, use home delivery several times each month, or value skipping checkout lines, the membership could easily pay for itself through time savings and delivery benefits. On the other hand, if you only visit Walmart once or twice a month and prefer shopping in person, paying nearly $100 every year may not provide enough value to justify the cost. Before signing up, do a simple calculation. Think about how often you actually use Walmart, how much you spend on delivery fees, and how many hours you spend waiting in checkout lines over an entire year. For some families, Walmart Plus is a worthwhile investment. For others, it's simply another subscription they don't really need. The smartest shoppers don't subscribe because everyone else is doing it. They subscribe only when the benefits clearly outweigh the cost. And interestingly, one of the biggest shopping trends today isn't about joining Walmart Plus at all. It's about avoiding the store entirely. Number 9. The smartest way to shop in 2026. After everything we've covered, one thing becomes clear. The biggest change isn't happening inside Walmart. It's happening in the way people shop. More Americans are realizing that saving money isn't just about finding the lowest price on the shelf, it's also about reducing hidden costs that rarely appear on a receipt. Think about everything a shopping trip can involve: driving across town, spending money on gas, searching for parking, waiting in checkout lines, walking crowded aisles, and sometimes discovering that the item you wanted is locked behind a security case or out of stock altogether. Those inconveniences may seem small individually, but over an entire year, they add up to hours of lost time and unexpected expenses. That's why many shoppers are becoming far more strategic. Instead of relying on a single retailer for everything, they divide their shopping based on value. Discount grocers may handle weekly food purchases. Walmart remains a strong choice for household essentials, electronics, and online pickup. Amazon and other delivery services take care of specialty items that can arrive right at the front door. It's not about being loyal to one store anymore. It's about letting each retailer do what it does best. Technology has made comparison shopping easier than ever. Before leaving home, you can check prices across multiple stores, compare weekly ads, browse customer reviews, and place pickup orders in just a few minutes. That simple habit can save hundreds of dollars each year without sacrificing convenience. The reality is that Walmart is still one of America's most important retailers. It continues to offer competitive prices, an enormous product selection, and services that millions of families rely on every week. But shopping there successfully in 2026 requires a different mindset than it did a decade ago. Don't assume every rollback is the lowest price. Don't assume every store brand product is exactly the same as it used to be. Take a few extra seconds to inspect fresh food before buying. Always double-check self-checkout screens before scanning your first item. And most importantly, remember that convenience has value, but only when you're not paying more for it than it's actually worth. The smartest shoppers aren't the ones who spend the least. They're the ones who understand exactly